Yo, what's good? I'm DJ Smuv, and I'm here to talk about how to defeat beat block. Everyone gets it. I get it. It's part of the artistic diaspora. It just happens. And I've had it for long periods of time, and I learned how to defeat it just by doing it, forcing my way through the creative process on occasion. And I have some tips for you on how we can, as artists, just let go and let the creative spirit come out, even if you don't like it at the moment. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I do whenever I get beat block is I will listen to some new music. I'll listen to what's hot right now. So I'll just pull up like SoundCloud's charts. Top all music US. We're here in America. We want to know what people like. You know, as a producer, I want to fill the void of what people want right now. And right now, it's Roddy Ricch and Polo G. Mosey's got a really hot song right now, heavy on the melody. And L.E. Chopper and Lil Uzi Vert's got a new project that just popped off last week. So I go through and I listen to new music, you know, and I don't just listen to the stuff that I make. I listen to YouTube and oldies. I listen to genres that I like. Not necessarily genres. I listen to songs that I like for inspiration. I like to also read. I take a lot of inspiration from reading, and honestly, I gotta admit, I read probably 15,000, 30,000 words a day on average. In there, I read a lot heavily, and I read about all kinds of stuff. Mostly nonfiction, but I do read fiction whenever I am in relax mode, and that helps me too. The other things I want to discuss about how to beat beat block is, in addition to getting inspiration from what's hot right now and from other artistic mediums such as print and visual arts, videos, movies, video games, and that sort of thing, is to get some new sounds. And I like to head over to Reddit / drum kits, R drum kits, and get some new drums and get new patches for my sounds. Always inspiring to have new fresh sounds for the tools that I'm using. Always looking for new plugins, new toys to play with. So I draw a lot of inspiration from just getting new stuff to play with. So if you look, like 4 hours ago, there's a new Ronnie J kit here. There's drum kits for lo-fi. Wonder Girl's got some stuff. I'm not gonna ask where this stuff comes from, and I don't want to know. I'm just gonna grab it and use it, throw it in there and see if I like it. If I like it, then cool. If I use it, we'll see. I don't know. I collect a lot of drums, and I don't use every single thing that I have. I've got an enormous library, probably like you. But the point is just to get out of the rut by getting new inspiration from your tools. Getting a new instrument like a guitar and learning a new instrument is also a great way to beat block. Now, the last thing I wanted to cover is that you have to ignore that voice in your mind that says, hey, this sucks, while you're doing the beat. Okay, it's okay to do that after you're finished, all right? But you have to make those decisions 24, 48 hours or 2-3 weeks later. Come back to it with fresh ears after you finish. Always strive to finish a beat. I don't finish every single beat that I do. I do finish 95% of the stuff that I start, because the initial idea is what got me to say, hey, that could be a beat. So finish what you start. Don't just set it aside commit to it and just do it. Even if it's lame, even if your mind is telling you this is whack as can be, don't listen to that voice. Ignore it. Say to yourself, make a promise to yourself, I am going to ignore that voice. I'm going to listen to this tomorrow morning after I wake up, or tomorrow afternoon, or the next chance that I get, and then I can make a decision on whether this is good or not. Never, ever pay attention to that voice telling you this sucks halfway through a beat, okay? Just don't. Make that decision later. Commit to finishing the beats that you start. The last tip that I want to cover is really simple. It is to force it, okay? Force it. Those times when you're just really not feeling like making a beat, but you know you have to get something out because this emotion's inside of you and it's just got to come out. Just do it. Just force it. And again, it comes around to ignoring that voice in your head and saying this sucks while you're making the beat, okay? Just ignore it. Force that beat out. Force them out. Just bang out 2 chords on your guitar and just force it out. Force out some music. And after a beat or 2 or 3, it'll start coming out easier and easier and easier and easier. And you'll start hitting those strides and you'll start putting those new sounds and inspirations together in combinations that you haven't before. So that's my tips on defeating beat block. If you like this, I'm DJ Smuv. You can leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you feel about this. If you want more, just comment more in the comments. Please subscribe. Please like. I appreciate you sticking around with me for 7 minutes. Deuces.